Hello there, my turd nuggets. How you guys doing today? This is Bloons TD Battles. Today we have a random challenge brought to you by Alan S. A surplus of spikes. You can only use the towers that start off by shooting spikes or nails. The towers are Spike Factory, Tack Shooter, and Engineer. And then to destroy round 10 leads and stuff, you can upgrade these to any way you want. So I would like to mention that I really like your challenge, Alan. Thank you very much for giving me a pretty much perfect challenge. I feel like this is like the perfect amount of difficulty that these challenges should be. They are totally reasonable. They upgrade to any level, so that makes it, easier for me to pay attention to everything. Fairly difficult to do, because, spikes are obviously usually not the best thing to do. But they give me a lot of different ways that I can do things. Like the Tack Shooter can be fairly good for late game Ring of Fires and stuff like that. The Engineers give me a lot of outs if we do go like really late game into bow-ups and stuff. I still can pop those guys with the Engineer. So like that's pretty solid. So here we go. We're gonna get the Engineer right here. That was kind of stupid. It wasn't fitting right. Won't fitting right. So this guy's going Dart Monkeys like crazy. Pretty good strategy, I guess. Really can't complain about that. So we'll get the faster engineering as well. And I'm probably going to end up getting 2 of these engineers just right from the get-go. But also, we do need to go a little bit of economy in here. I am thinking that we will probably only go about 350. Man, oh man, these guys are really hard to fit. I really think they should fix that. They don't want you to fit towers in here. It's kind of stupid. There's so much room, it looks like, but they just don't fit in there very well. So this guy is pretty reasonably smart. He is going Dart Monkeys. We will probably end up draining his lives quite a bit with these Dart Monkeys. We'll actually mix in the blues and the pinks and everything. This is one of those levels where you can slowly drain people of lives over time. It does not need to be a full-out rush to kill them on level 12 or 13 or whatnot. So, any of those really, really short levels, this is what you want to do, guys. You just want to use mixed up. Go mostly economy, mix in some pinks every once in a while, make him not rush you back by making him spend all of his money on these things and have a pretty decent defense. My Engineer's doing a pretty solid job, and he has disconnected. He probably doesn't like me, so he's probably upset about that. I don't know, maybe he wasn't upset and he just got disconnected. I'm not really sure, but let's play another one for you guys. I'm sorry, Alan. So believe it or not, this is actually the 3rd time that I'm trying to make this special challenge video right here, because guess what? The first time, the video, I wasn't recording, I was like, oh, poo, I messed it up. Second time, the guy disconnected, and now the guy disconnected again. So I don't know if the servers are getting messed up or what, but I would almost assume that people have just been disconnecting. It's just them. It's not the game. It usually never does. So here we go. This is actually a perfect level for Engineers and for Tack Shooters, and pretty good for Spike Factories as well. So we're gonna go with an Engineer on the front here. I will get him up to. Should I get a Spike Factory? Nah, we're going to stick with just the Sentry Guns for now. It's the most effective thing to do. I might get one a little bit later on, but honestly, Spike Factories really aren't that effective, and once you get to the big rushes, really not very effective at all. So this guy, oh, Snapperoonie, he is going to be going farms against me. You know what that means. He's got a huge advantage. Farms. If he uses them effectively, oh, this game, it's not over or anything. We still got a good chance against him, but we're going to have to be smart about it for sure. So we are overwhelming him slightly with these red balloons. And he moves his Dart Monkey to last. Oh my goodness. At least it looked like it. I think he changed it back to first or something. I don't know. He's oh, there he goes. He is actually microing with those Dart Monkeys. He does a fairly good job at defeating most of the balloons. It looks like 2 got through, but he probably ended up killing them all. So here we go. We're going to move already up to blue balloons. So we are keeping him from farming quite well. He's only got 1 farm, 1-1-0 farm right now. That's what you want to do. You don't want them to farm like crazy, because if they farm like crazy, it's going to be tough to stop them in the late game. And they can do some pretty hefty rushes on 13, 16, 18, all those levels in between. So, the reason why I like this challenge so much is, like I said, you got a lot of outs. You can use the Engineers to start off the game. You can use a Spike Factor if you want for the Camel Leads and everything, if you really need to. And there's a lot of different ways to do things with these guys. And also, I think the Ring of Fire is probably the main point, is the fact that you do have that Regrow Lead, or not Lead, Regrow Zebra, Regrow Rainbow popping power with that Ring of Fire. It gives you the out to kill those things in some way, even though it's very expensive and kind of hard to get. You can do it, and it's not that hard to do. So we're going to go up to 450, I think. I'd love to get up to 500. I don't know if I want to, though. I don't know. We got enough money for it. Let's just do it. 500. Kind of greedy, I know. Going with a 1-0 engineer and already getting up to the possible regrow yellow rush on this next level. Gotta be really careful. Need at least a 3-0 tack shooter to stop these guys. Stop the yellows. You can usually stop them with the tack shooter, though. And I'd love to get that Ring of Fire, though. $2,500. Kind of hard to get. $500, though. It's really only about 30 seconds to get it, though. So that's nice. Actually, yeah. About 30 seconds. So we're going to wait for it. I'm just going to wait for it, because I need that lead popping power anyways. So hopefully I can get it before level 10. He's still got 3 farms. Could I do anything to rush him right now? Not really. He's got the wizard. I've noticed a lot of people have been doing this, actually. Going with a wizard and a dart monkey. The wizard is like the camo lead and lead popping power and everything, and the dart monkeys just clean everything else up. So, a fairly good combo. We're going to get the Ring of Fire, we got this, and I probably should have put a little bit more to the right. That would have actually given it more popping power. So overall, how are we doing? We still don't have very good camo detection. So I'm going to have to get some sort of cleansing foam, I think. So there we go, we got the cleansing foam. Not perfect, but at least it is something. I'm also going to get one more cleansing foam tower actually in the range of the Ring of Fire. So hopefully what will happen is the Ring of Fire will clean up everything that's not a camo balloon, and then the cleansing foam will just clean up everything else. Faster engineering, and we're going to have to get this guy. Now, can I rush him with anything? Not really. He's got a pretty solid thing going for him. He really does. Here's level 13. Is he going to rush me with anything, though? Most people do not rush against Ring of Fires, especially with all this cleansing foam everywhere. That's going to get the regrow layer on top of getting rid of all those camo balloons. So a fairly nice thing to go for. Now, what I could do, a very interesting thing to go for, is that balloon trap right there. $3,500, but that's a bajillion dollars once you get those guys going. Very, very effective guy to go for. I'd love to get him. Absolutely love it. It'll give us tons of money. We just have to pay attention. And also, I have to be a little bit careful. I don't want to put them all the way in the top right there, even though it would be better to pop the balloons and to get more money. I'd rather just put him right here, just because there's not really anything in front of him that's going to be popping all these balloons anyways. And I can actually hit that little balloon trap thingamabob once he soaks up all these balloons. So, because if I put him in the top right corner, I'm going to keep hitting my battle energy on accident. It's going to be terrible. Not going to be fun at all. But it's really not that effective at the moment. That's the only real problem. It actually takes you into the late game where it actually becomes really, really effective. It soaks up those balloons so fast that it gives you so much money. Like right now, it's just soaking up all these balloons, which is pretty darn nice because it's a lot of popping power, really. There it is. We get $500 out of that bad boy. Now, how's my Moab popping power looking? Quite bad, actually, to be honest. Get another cleansing foam engineer. Hopefully another balloon trap. Still nothing to rush against this guy, though. Yeah, nothing to do. Alright, balloon traps. Go! Come on, I just need a little bit more balloon trap money. And we get another balloon trap, so there's double balloon trap in action. And like I said, the more you go late game, the better the balloon traps are. That's the nice thing about them. The more engineers we get, the more Moab pop power we get. So that's also a lot of balloon pop power. I've never really used the balloon traps in an effective game before, so this is kind of fun and interesting to me. How effective can they be? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And like I said, they're just oh yeah, look at that. So anyways, we got lots of lead balloons coming in here. Hopefully the cleansing foam. Well, I guess the balloon traps can just soak them all up, can't they? Oh yeah, look at that. $500 right there. Soaking them up. So there's a Moab coming out against me. I'm actually going to use my battle engine here because I'm a bit afraid, to be honest. Now we'll get one more Ring of Fire with some faster engineering engineers. And we're just soaking up these balloons like crazy. I'll get a few more engineers while I'm at it. Now I do have to be careful because BFBs can pop out any second. Now I don't know if he's going to send out the BFBs, but my Moab popping power is obviously a little on the sad side. More balloon trap money. $500. Oh yeah, dude, these balloon traps are freaking giving me bank right now. I'm actually loving them. So bigger stacks and everything. He's got a Super Monkey Fan Club, so I really can't do any rushes against him. This is going to go into the mid-game for sure. Mid-late game. 25, 30, who knows? It's not going to go like late game, but, you know, it's going to go somewhere. Now the thing is, he sold everything to get that Super Monkey Fan Club, which is kind of odd. He should have kept his farms. He should never do that, especially not when I'm not rushing or anything. need another balloon trap. Slurp up that Dallas. Plus, all these engineers are just obviously giving us a lot of pop power. The more we get, the better we are off. And the more cleansing foam we have, the more we get rid of regrow balloons and stuff. That's solid as well. Oh, he's actually losing lives. He's got to start using those Super Monkey fan clubs and everything. Down to 125 already. Oh, snap. $500. $500. Oh my god, it's giving me monies. More balloon traps, guys. I'm down for some balloon traps. I might even use some balloon traps in the back there, because after the BFB gets popped, maybe they'll be able to pop things or whatnot. Or have an emergency blade maelstrom back here. So they're going to have enough money for it. I think I should probably do that. If you really think about how much money we're getting, though, we're getting a lot more than him. So the later we go, the better we are off. We have the $500 income. He doesn't have very much. He sold all his farms. So he might be saving up for a gigantic rush to send out against me. I might do a counter rush with a BFB or something. I don't know, because it's going to take a while to save up enough stuff to pop them all, you know? But the more natural balloons that come out, the better we're off, especially when there's a lot of ceramics coming out, because that'll just give us this $500, $500, $600, you know? It's just like, it's giving us straight up bank. Camo balloons and everything. Give us that money. We're already up to $6,000, and he, like I said, he's using his Super Monkey Fan Club a lot. So if we get him at a point where he just uses Super Monkey Fan Club, and then we send out a frickin' BFB right after that, you know, our income is now officially very low, but we got so many of these balloon traps, so we're still getting a lot of money out of it. So there's the BFB. He just uses Super Monkey Fan Club, like I said, so he's out of Super Monkey Fan Clubs right now. We're soaking up a lot of these balloons. He's using it. I don't know if he's going to get the Super Monkey Fan Club back in time, but it looks like this BFB is quite dangerous at the moment. He's out of battle energy, and there's the Moabs. Will they get snuck through? It looks like we could possibly take player down right here, right now. He gets the Super Monkey Fan Club, and he gets it a little too late. Perfect timing. Excellent game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you did, throw a like down there. We appreciate those, and have a super duper delicious day.